Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, my name is Nelly. Today we're going to be talking about why a man would love you and yet not commit to you. First of all, every relationship is unique. There are countless reasons why a man would love you and yet still find it very difficult to commit to you. One of the reasons is he may not be ready. The truth is, he's not ready to take this relationship to the next level. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. He's just not ready. Maybe he's just focusing on his career, or maybe he just wants to make money before he commits to you, or maybe he just feels like he's not mature enough to be a husband. So it's important to be clear about this and give yourself a time frame. How long can you keep up with this whole thing? So it's very important to be clear about this before you think that he just doesn't love you. And the next reason is the fear of change. Marriage can be a significant life change, and some men they fear that change. They might worry about losing their independence. Sometimes the fear comes when they've witnessed failure in marriage, or maybe they've been surrounded by divorce. So they will be a bit hesitant when it comes to marriage. These experiences can create that fear because they don't want to repeat the same mistakes. At times you may want that peace of mind, so you may be worried that you may change when you get married, especially when you don't provide that peace of mind while you're dating. He may be asking himself that, are you going to create a home that is peaceful? Or maybe it's just going to carry on like how it is right now. And will you be a good mother to his children as well? And the next reason is maybe he hasn't recovered from his past experience. Maybe he's been hurt badly in a relationship. He may feel like the idea of making himself vulnerable again is not what he's willing to do at the moment. Because bad relationship at times can affect a person up to the point that it takes them time to recover. The idea of trusting again can take long. So if he tells you about his past experiences, it means that he's beginning to open up. This is when you can suggest that he sees a therapist as an option. Sometimes people may shy away from marriages because they've seen close family members and friends have those bad marriages. And sometimes a young person can avoid marriage, and an older person can just be looking for stability. And the next reason is your partner could have a different life goal as compared to what you're looking for. One may prioritize marriage, and the other may not see marriage as essential for their happiness. That doesn't mean they don't love you. It's just that they're not prioritizing marriage. They don't see marriage as a priority like you do. It's worth talking about it. He may have a different interest than you do. If those interests may not complement your interest, then this may cause a conflict. So that is why it's very important to discuss about it so you both know where you stand in the future. Because sometimes you might prefer to travel and see the world and you hate traveling. Or maybe you want kids and he doesn't want to have kids. So it's very important to discuss about these things. And there's nothing wrong because we all got different choices. But it's very important to know if you're on the same page with this person. You might be talking about wanting to have kids, and deep down, he doesn't want to have kids. So that is why it's important to talk about your goals in order for you to know how the future looks like. When he tells you he doesn't believe in marriage, pay attention to that. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love you, but he just simply doesn't believe in marriage. Do you want to stay with this person who doesn't want to get married? Because if he doesn't believe in marriage, he doesn't want to get married. So you cannot force him to get married if he doesn't want to. Some people would stay in this relationship even though they know that this person doesn't believe in marriage. And you blame yourself or blame that person for staying in this relationship even though you made it clear in the first place that he doesn't believe in marriage. Sometimes a man can be committed to you without even marrying you. If that's his belief, that he wants to be committed to you, but he doesn't believe in marrying you, if you're on the same page, then you can stay together. Some men believe that they can give you that strong, loving relationship without the validation of marriage. They might feel committed to you without that formal legal ceremony. And some of these relationships may work and some may not. I have a friend that's in that kind of relationship, and they've been together for 23 years. They even bought properties together. Both their parents are recognizing this relationship, even though they don't have that legal document. They've made it clear that if one dies, the person takes over. They don't have children, they just have dogs. So sometimes you may decide to have that agreement. Even though two people cannot be married, but they are committed to one another. Sometimes when you're old, you may feel like you don't want to be married again. You'll have a partner where you're just committed to them. And the next reason could be his close friends and relatives may not be married. So he doesn't feel like he wants to get married at this point in time. So all his friends and colleagues are not married. He's likely not to get married. Sometimes it's because he just wants to spend time with his single friends. And he feels like once he's married, he no longer has that privilege to do that. Some people still keep their single friends even though they're married. You know, peer pressure is a very powerful thing, but it doesn't mean that he may not be committed to you. Remember, it's important to communicate openly about this so that you both know where you stand. By understanding each other's perspective, it will help you navigate this relationship in a more effective way. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video. God bless you.